Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back. It's Jordan here. I was just working on building the next Bricklink Designer program set that I have here, and that's the Mountain View Observatory. It's coming along nicely, and I was halfway through this step here, and I was like, what about the next wave of Bricklink Designer program sets? What are those? I placed the construction site, and it looks really good, and I've also got the train station to build and integrate into the city. Then I was like, what about the next ones? Wow, where can we check those out and when are they going up for sale? I have a lot of people asking me how you purchase these and how they actually become sets. So today we're going to take a look at the wave of sets that are currently up for vote. Sets that you can vote on and they'll potentially become official LEGO sets distributed through LEGO and the Bricklink website. So let's head on over to my computer and have a look. So how do you check out all of these sets? Well, you just go to bricklink.com and right on the homepage, you're going to see that it says 24 hours left to vote. Well, at least right now it does. Click on that banner there and it's going to bring you to the page where you can vote on the Series 1 Bricklink Designer Program sets. Yeah, so we have not very much time left. Like I said, I left this to the very last minute and I was inspired by those Bricklink Designer Program sets that we're currently integrating into the LEGO City. So here you can see the process up top. It says crowd support March 7th through March 31st. And this is where you can vote on the different submissions. And then from April until May, they're actually going to review it. And then the 5 designs will be announced in early May of 2023. And then, of course, there's going to be a landing page where you can see the winners. And then eventually you're going to be able to purchase those ones that are being produced. So what we're going to do today is take a look at all of these awesome sets. So when viewing these, what you want to do is be logged into your Bricklink account. And if you don't have one, it's super easy to make. And what you can do is say it's not for me, or I like it, or I love it. So there's the 3 options. And as you go through and do that, for example, if I wanted to say I love this modular hospital here, it's just going to add my vote. The votes are not publicly displayed, so you can't see it. Like, look at this book right here, or like this modular building. It's pretty cool. I better love that one too. So you can go through and do that for every single one and be like, this looks sort of not for me, right? And you can go through and look at all of these. So that's what we're going to do today. And there are 375 designs. So, of course, we're not going to take a detailed look at every single one of them. But, hey, let's get started at the top here. Fungus. I don't know if I need Lego Fungus. I like the part usage on that. But it's just probably not for me. This house looks pretty cool, but I don't know. It looks sort of plain Jane, not for me. So what I'm going to do is just scroll through here very quickly. I'm not going to cast all of my votes because that would just take a ridiculously long time. But I'm going to choose a few that I really like the look of. Look at this. It's like a bar, a public house. Then over here we've got a green scraper condo. Oh, that's cool. You can also view more details. I'm just going to open a bunch of new tabs as we scroll through here. Oh, look at that. There's an arcade. That looks pretty cool. I actually think there was a couple different arcades in this lineup. That grandfather clock looks pretty cool. Oh, there's the alphabet. So it'll actually show you how to do letters and numbers using small tiles. Whoa, look at that engine. Pretty neat. And also a nice looking modular building there. Something having to do with space. That actually looks really detailed right there. The Space Explorer base. Look at all that rock work there. Holy cow. An African game viewer. There you go. That'd be fun to go to Africa and check out all the wildlife. Hey, on the bucket list for sure. I've heard it's just a completely different country or continent. Yeah, Africa is definitely a continent. But yeah, I got some interesting looking modular buildings here. That one looks cool. I have a habit of prioritizing modular buildings when looking at all of these because I'm such a huge city fan, but you're going to see lots of different cool custom creations. And these custom creations are actually all submitted by fans. So they're fan designers that are obviously really good at using the designer software. Wow, look at that. Is that a train station? Brick Cross? We got a really cool train station that I've yet to build. In the most recent Bricklink Designer Program series, I've yet to build that, but I can't wait to integrate it into the amusement park. Space Museum! Whoa, that's cool. Look at this tree here, too. And look at this, the secret of the Japanese castle. Holy Toledo. How am I just looking at these for the first time ever? I don't know. I don't know why it's taken me so long. Oh my gosh, look at this, the banana hut. How funny is that? Maybe you get a chocolate-covered frozen banana or whatever it is. At the amusement park or something. That would be hilarious if something like that got approved. Ooh, medieval market. That looks super neat. Oh, man. So many different cool things and so many unique designs and just creative people that have came up with these awesome designs. You can probably hear the click of my mouse because I am opening lots of them in new tabs. Hey, I got a secret for you. If you're using a mouse on a computer, if you click on something on the internet with your middle roller, do you know that it opens in a new tab? Yeah, just a fun little computer hack for you. I didn't know that until one of my buddies told me. I was like, oh, really? That's super cool. Victorian homes and a horseless carriage. Huh. Interesting. Medieval marketplace. Oh, look at this bus. That looks cool. There's actually a couple different buses, I believe, on this here. I did have, I guess it's not my first time looking at it. I had like a brief overview earlier today before I started filming this video, just so I sort of had a brief idea of what was on here. But I haven't really looked at any of them in full detail. What's this? Just like a road, a runway for planes. A lot of people want me to make a airport in the Lego City. Look at that thing. That puzzle looks insane. Look at this modular building, modular apartments. You know, the last Bricklink Designer program sets were pretty much all Lego City stuff, so it seems to be a trend. People want more modular buildings each and every single year, so the modular buildings tend to do very well. Look at this cathedral. Holy cow. That's crazy. Even it's a micro skyscraper. And look at this ferry. Holy, or water bus. Nice looking helicopter there as well. And lots of castle stuff. Holy cow, look at that one. And this thing's cool too. The Caravan Theater. It's a little bit different, eh? Wow, is this a flower store? That thing looks extraordinary. Extravagant. Over the top. Same with this cathedral. Holy. Oh my gosh, it almost looks like the Yellow Submarine. The Sub Sandwich Shop. Oh, it's a sandwich vehicle? It's a submarine? That's funny. Maybe you'll be listening to the Beatles when you go there too. Wow, the Lennox Castle. That looks really good. Oh, wow, look at this house right here. Interesting design, that's for sure. I have like hundreds of tabs open, I feel. A nice looking windmill there, medieval street. Jeepers. This is hard. I wonder which of these are going to move on to the next phase and like potentially be produced as Lego sets. Look at this big dinosaur and this house that's on like this giant semi. Lots of good looking stuff here. We're only on page 2 and there's 4 pages. Wow, futuristic home. That thing looks very futuristic indeed. A fan? An oscillating fan? What? Wow, I remember like in the last one, I think it was one of the ones that was being like crowdfunded. It was a giant toilet. I don't know if that was the last one or the one before, but it's funny. It was like a giant UCS toilet. I think it even came with a specifications plaque. This snack shack looks pretty neat. Oh, look at this. Modular office building. That looks very cool. I love the look of that. And I love all these different like old stone sort of houses and medieval looking stuff. Oh, wow. Mini putt course. That looks nice. Oh, there's a different arcade. That one's a bit different, eh? Oh, wow. This I've seen this on Instagram a lot. It's a very cool library with like the upright book. There's the other bus that I was talking about. Here we go. Yeah. Have you guys checked these out at all? As we go through it, let me know what your favorite design is by commenting below. And who knows, maybe your comment will be one of the ones that gets produced. Imagine being one of these designers and having your actual set produced. That would be like a feel-good moment. Hey, JK Brickworks. That's cool. The Academy for Aspiring Scientists. Looks like a good modular building. Same with that one. Wow, look at that house. Some of these designs are out there, aren't they? That's for sure. The Forest Fortress. A giant Coast Guard boat. Look at that RV. Holy cow, and that hospital, dude. Modular hospital. I wonder if we're ever going to get an official LEGO modular hospital. Maybe that one will win, and then that'll be our first ever modular hospital. You never know. What's this, a spider farm or an ant farm? Oh, it's an ant farm. I don't know if I want a LEGO ant farm, to tell you the truth. It'd be cool if it showed the numbers, but I get why they don't, because they want to keep it unbiased, so it's everybody's honest opinions. But I'm really excited to check them out. So I've opened lots of things in new tabs, and I think those are some of my top picks. So as I scroll through the remainder of these, oh, look at that, another arcade. So I'm just going to scroll through the remainder of these, as I was saying there, and then we'll have a look at some of my top picks. But keep in mind, there's a lot here, right? There's a lot to see, so I encourage you to check out this and put your votes in, because we don't have much longer to have a look at this. Not much longer at all. Today is the last day. Crazy. All right, let's have a look at all these bajillion tabs that I've opened up. Here is the Green Scraper Condo. Look at this arcade. It's almost a bit too like dark and bold for me. Grandfather clock, that's a different idea. It's pretty neat. I wonder if it actually functions. Oh, wow, it must. Look at all those gears in the inside of it. The world's largest engine. Look at the minifigure on the engine. A French mansion. The Space Explorer Base. This is Bob's Cafe and Johnny's Bakery. Adjuster's Agency. This is Brick Cross. It must be a train station and end of Dark Ages. That's funny. Look at that element on this really nice curved building. I really like the shape of this one here. Like, I don't need another train station based on the set that I have to build already, but this one looks like it'd be good to integrate into modular buildings, like into the city, whereas the other one is actually pretty big. Like, this one's on a 32 by 32 base plate. You can see the train track back there, but the other one that I have to yet to build is 48 by 48 studs. So maybe I could use another train station. I don't know. This one looks really good. Medieval Joiner's Workshop. Space Museum. Okay, we got to flip through here. Oh, look at that. There's the ISS inside. All sorts of space gadgets and a spaceship mounted to the wall in there. A really nice looking skylight. I like that, like the window glass on the roof. That's an interesting way of doing it. Very cool. Look at all the spacesuits in there. Wow. This tree looks pretty extraordinary. The Secret of the Japanese Castle. It's an open back. The Old Train Engine Shed. Oh, that looks neat, hey? I like the style of it. Wow. Very impressive. Old West General Store. The Banana Hut. That is amazing. I love it. What a great concept. Medieval Market. Forest Citadel. This thing looks awesome. I wouldn't doubt that this one gets brought to the next stage. I don't know, that castle stuff is pretty popular. The Secret Inn. This one is cool. It's called the Broken Barrel Tavern. Wow, that looks fantastic. Love it. Look at all those knights too. Henry's Watermill Bakery. That looks neat. I love the roof on it. It's got some awesome interior details there too. And some moving functions. A Victorian home and horseless carriage. Wow. There's a medieval market. There's the first bus and bus station that we saw. The Inventor's Cottage. That looks pretty neat. I love that tree. Wow. So many plant elements. Got that vine creeping up the side of the cottage as well. Modular apartments. I could see this one doing well. People love modular buildings. So whenever there's modular buildings in the lineup for this, they seem to do well. Old Glazier's Workshop. Look at the roof. It's a whole bunch of microphones. That's great part usage. The Medieval Cathedral. Castle Ambush. This thing looks crazy. Look at all those classic looking trees. There's a zip line. All sorts of forestmen there. Some black falcon knights. A caravan theater. That's different. Gothic Cathedral. The Lennox Castle looks pretty interesting too. I like the look of this house here. That's different, hey? Wow. So as you can see, I mean, it goes on and on and on. There are so many good ones to choose from. Like, this is crazy. Look at this underwater area here with this large brick-built whale or whatever it is. There are just so many interesting, like, designs here. There's so many creative people in the LEGO community, right, that have come up with these designs. And that's the neat thing about Bricklink Designer program sets. Holy cow, look at that one. The Parisian Street. Wow, that looks good. I bet you that one's going to get a lot of votes. Same with the Snack Shack. I like the look of it, like just right on the beach, right? Pretty awesome. What you can do is actually take inspiration from these, like this one here. It looks so good. It's the modular modern office building, but you can take inspiration from these and create your own designs based off the look of these as well. It's always interesting looking at different designs like mini putt courses and everything, and looking at this picture and be like, I can build that. Let's refer to this picture and try and build something similar to this arcade or similar to the mini putt course or essentially any of these. This one looks amazing. I love the look of this library here. That looks spectacular. Like, that one has got to be getting approved. I almost guarantee it. Oh, look at that. It opens up too. That's so interesting. I just think that so many of these look so great, and there's so much opportunity here in this Bricklink Designer program, and it's so fun watching these become actual sets. So I'm glad that I was able to check these out in full detail with you here today before the designs are, moving on to the next stage and actually potentially being created into sets. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Look at this hospital. Why haven't we got a modular hospital yet? I don't know. Skull Island. Yeah, but it's going to be cool to see which ones become sets. Look at this arcade. It's like a full-on modular building. I love the tiled-off floor and all the different games inside. Oh, that is so neat. Nice. Oh, a pirate ship. There we go. The sheriff's office is nice too. We need to get some more Wild Wild West sets. For sure that needs to be aligned. We got a fast food modular building and a doctor's office. So yeah, we've got some Bricklink Designer program sets in the LEGO room. We've got the Mountain View Observatory, 8 studs, which I actually need to reintegrate. And I was actually thinking of doing it on the base of the mountain of the Mountain View Observatory. We've got the construction site, the train station that we're still working on there. Also, there's the Venetian houses over there. And oh yeah, the bowling alley is one as well. And Hot Shots, which is over here in the amusement park. So yeah, lots of great Bricklink Designer program sets have come out over the years, and make sure you get your votes in on those ones there, and let me know what your favorite ones are by commenting below. Remember, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff, and thank you so much for coming on by. Farewell.